Hey everybody, I'm Miss Alene. Thanks for hanging out with us again for Kids Corner on Armstrong Cable, channels 20 and 100. Today we're at Stadium Drive Elementary School with Miss Sosie's kindergarten class. And we're gonna have lots of fun because it is autumn still and we've got leaves and bears and questions to ask. So stay tuned for our very fun 2 stories, and then we've got a really cool Q-tip bundle autumn leaf art project. Hey everybody. Hi, how you guys doing today? Good. Very good. So, you guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
I don't believe you. Are you sure you're ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
All right, you sound ready to me. So, I'm Miss Alene, and I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us for Kids Corner today for Armstrong Cable, channels 20 and 100.
Are you guys Armstrong?
We are Armstrong Cable, and we have Armstrong. So, it is getting to be a little bit different with our weather now, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Have you guys all broken out your coats now and started wearing your coats?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting rainier and rainier and colder, and pretty soon it's gonna start snowing, huh?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, somebody looks excited about that snow. Is anybody excited about the snow? Me too. But before it turns snowy, can anybody tell me what the season is before winter comes? What season comes right before winter? Don't yell it out. Don't yell it out. Okay, let's see. You right there with the...
Fall.
That's right. And what's another name for fall? Anybody got the name for fall? How about you right there?
Autumn.
Oh, very good. Both together in unison like a duet. You both told me. Autumn, very good. So, in autumn, what's something that happens in autumn? Somebody I haven't called on. So if I've called on you already, put your hand down. How about you with the orange shirt right there? Yep, you. What happens in autumn? Does something happen to the trees in autumn?
Yeah. They all fall down.
Something all falls down. I'm glad all the trees don't fall down, but what falls down? That's right, the leaves fall down. And what happens, hold on, don't yell it out. What happens to the leaves before they start to fall down? Can somebody, you right here, what happens to all the leaves before they fall down off the trees?
They get crunchy.
They get crunchy. They do get crunchy, but before they get totally crunchy, there's something else that happens in autumn to the leaves on the trees that's very different. And if I've called on you, put your hand down so you can give somebody else a chance. You right here.
They change color.
They do. Can somebody tell me one color that they change to? If I've called on you, put your hand down. You right there with the pink shirt. Yep, you. What color do the leaves turn? One color, tell me.
Red.
Red, that's a beautiful color that the leaves do turn, isn't it? How about another color? Can somebody tell me another color? You with the white jacket right there, yep.
Yellow.
Yellow, that's another color, and it's just kind of like your shirt, huh? Okay, what's another color that they turn? You right here.
Red.
We said red already, so we've got red, we've got yellow. Can somebody give me a different color? You way in the back right there. Yep.
Orange.
Huh? Okay. Orange. And do you have one right there with the burgundy shirt? Did she say orange? Were you going to say orange? Well, then you both tell me orange. So that's good. You guys made another duet here. Okay. We've got red. We've got yellow. We've got orange. What's another color that the leaves turn? You back there with the red shirt.
Pink.
Pink, they do sometimes turn pink. That's very cool, huh? All right, so we've got pink, we've got orange, we've got yellow, we've got brown. Let's see.
Red.
And we've got red.
Green.
They do turn different colors of green too. So I think that almost covers it. Can anybody think of any different color that they turn? You wait in the back with the gray shirt underneath the burgundy shirt. What?
Reddish, brownish kind of.
Yep, they turn colors in between. There's one more color that I can think of, and I'll give it to you guys so you can put your hands down for now. There's kind of like a purpley color sometimes they turn, huh? But that's not usually very common. That's kind of like the pink. All right, guys, so we've covered pretty much all of the colors that the leaves turn, and they turn different colors of green and different colors of yellow, and all of the colors that we name, they get different hues, which means different shades of the same color. And then they get crunchy, like she said, and they fall off. And that's a really fun thing about fall. And sometimes we can play in the leaves, and sometimes we can make art projects with our leaves and all sorts of fun stuff. But don't yell out. So can somebody tell me one more thing that happens right before winter that the animals do?
They try to keep warm.
They do start to try to keep warm, and they do a couple of other things to get ready for winter. Somebody I haven't called on, so if you've already had a turn, put your hand down. You right here with the shirt with the buckeye on it.
Hibernate.
They get ready to hibernate, some of the animals. Some animals hibernate. And what do they do to get ready to hibernate? Some of them do what? You right here.
They search for food during the winter.
They search for food during the fall to get ready for the winter. Very good. Okay, so can you tell me one animal that hibernates? That was kind of a, huh?
A rabbit.
A rabbit. Do rabbits hibernate?
Some do.
Some do, maybe they just kind of burrow in holes. I actually am gonna have to look that up because I can't remember right now if rabbits hibernate. That's a good question. Okay, can somebody else tell me another one that we know, like most people know this animal hibernates? Somebody I haven't called on. You right there with the Pittsburgh shirt. Yep.
Some fly south.
Some do. Birds fly south for the winter. That's true. Geese and ducks and lots of other birds usually fly south for the winter because it's just too cold. And down south, it's a little bit warmer for them because they can't do too well in the snow. Okay, can somebody else tell me another animal that hibernates for the winter? There's one that I'm looking for, and it starts with a B. Does that give you guys a hint? Okay, somebody I haven't called on. You know the rules already. You right here. Yep. A bear. Very good. Does everybody know that bears hibernate during the winter? Yep. Bears get nice and fluffy, and they eat lots of food, and they get ready in the fall and the autumn, and then they go and they hibernate for the winter because they don't want to deal with the snow. So they're built to go to sleep throughout the whole winter pretty much. And then they come back out in spring. Okay, put your hands down for a minute, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first story. And our first story is called Leaves. And who's on the cover? Bear. And this is by David Ezra Stein. It was his first year. He's a very young bear. He's only 1 year old. Everything was going well. And it looks like he's having a lot of fun jumping around in the woods and dancing and having fun. And everything was going well. Until, look, the first leaf fell. Are you okay? He wondered, and he's looking at the leaf and he's worried about it because the leaves are supposed to stay on the trees as far as he knows, right? Then a red one fell. A yellow one fell. All over his island, the leaves were falling. And that's got to be pretty strange for a baby bear to see, because all the time he knew all the leaves were green and they were all up on the tree, right? So he might think, uh-oh, are you okay? He doesn't know yet that this is something that's part of nature. He tried to catch them and put them back on. He tried to fix it. But it was not the same, and it wouldn't be the same, even if we tried to tape it or glue it on, would it? He sat beneath a tree and watched them go all around, but he grew sleepy, and so he found a hole and he filled it with leaves. And I think he did that to help him stay warm. And he went to sleep. Just as the wind began to blow, winter came. He slept snug in the ground while the snow piled thick. In the spring, with wide eyes, he woke. He felt the sun. Do you see the sun coming out? And saw the little buds on the bare arms of the trees. And the tiny leaves that had begun to unfold. Welcome, he cried, because those were going to be his new friends. And that is the end, almost, of our story. And he thought the leaves welcomed him. So the new leaves came on the trees, and when leaves start to bud, they open up, right? So when they opened up, it was kind of like they were saying, hi. Can everybody say hi? Hi. Did you guys like that story? Yeah. Very good, very good. And our next story is called Ask Me, and it is by Bernard Weber. And what do we see on the cover of this book? A person. We see a person, but something we talked about. What do you see on this? You see fall colors. And what's showing us the fall colors? You right there with the pink shirt way in the back. What do you see that's showing us fall colors? What are all these? One more time, nice and loud.
Leaves.
Leaves. And we've got lots of different colors. And pretty much all the colors we talked about are in here, aren't they? I see some purple, I see some pink, I see some orange, I see some yellow. Oh my goodness, that's a different color. I even see some blue, very good. And we've got orange ones and lots of things. Now I have another question. Do you guys like to ask questions?
Yes. No.
No? I think you do, because I've heard you ask some questions already. In fact, before we got started, I heard you asking Mr. Greg lots of questions. So I think you guys do like to ask questions. Do you guys like to ask your parents questions sometimes?
Yes.
Do you like to ask them lots and lots of questions sometimes? Do you guys ever start asking questions like, why is the sky blue? Why is the sun warm? Why is there snow? Why do dogs bark? And silly questions like that. And you just ask and ask and ask questions. And maybe even you know the answer sometimes, but you just want to hear them say it. Anybody ever done that?
Yeah.
I have too. Well, this story is called Ask Me. And it's kind of like that. So let's find out what goes on with Ask Me. Ask me what I like. What do you like? I like dogs. I like cats. I like turtles. I like geese. Geese in the sky? Or geese in the water? I like geese in the sky. No, wait, in the water. I like both. Ask me what else I like. What else do you like? I like frogs. I like frogs swimming and frogs hopping. I like bugs. Insects? No bugs. I like butterflies and lightning bugs. Fireflies? No, lightning bugs. Wait a minute, aren't fireflies and lightning bugs the same thing? Yeah. Yeah, but they'd prefer to call them lightning bugs. And I like beetles and bumblebees and dragonflies. And I like flowers. No, I love flowers. Bees love flowers too, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And bees make honey, right?
Yeah.
Right. Ask me what else I like. What else do you like? I like horses. No, I like riding horses. You rode a horse? On the merry-go-round, remember? You remember. Oh, I remember. So this is a conversation between the dad and the kid, and they're talking back and forth. Did you guys catch that already?
No.
Okay. So they ask me what else I like, and the dad says, what else do you like? And the kid says, I like horses. No, I like riding horses. And the dad says, you rode a horse? And the kid says, on a merry-go-round, remember? You remember. And the dad says, I remember. And the kid says, ask me if I like ice cream cones. Do you like ice cream cones?
Yeah.
No, I love ice cream cones. I love, love, love ice cream cones. What else do I like? And the dad says, what else do you like? And the kid says, I like sand. I like digging in the sand, and I really, really, really do like digging in the sand. Deep, deep down, down in the sand. And I like seashells. Remember when we collected seashells? And the dad says,
I remember. Yes.
and the dad says, I remember. And the kid says, and I like starfish. And the kid says, ask me some more I likes. And the dad says, how about some more I likes? And the kid says, I like the color red. I like red everything.
What?
Ask me what else I like. And the dad says, what else? And the kid says, I like rain. I like splishing, sploshing, and splooshing in the rain. Splishing, sploshing, and splooshing. I like those words. They're rain words. I made them up. And the dad says, I know. Ask me what else I like. And the dad says, what else do you like? And she says, I like stories. I like stories about bears. Hey, wait a minute. Did you guys like a story about a bear? And she says, now, ask me a how come. That's a different question. And the dad says, all right, how come? How about a how come? And she says, how come birds build nests? And the dad says, all right, how come birds build nests? And she says, you tell it. And the dad says, so they will have a safe place to lay their eggs. And the kid says, I knew that. And the dad says, well, why did you ask? Because I like to hear you tell it. And now they are laying in the leaves, having a lovely time. Ask me another I like. All right, how about another I like? I'm thinking. And the dad says, I'm waiting. And the kid says, I know. And the dad says, what? And the kid says, next Thursday. And the dad says, what about next Thursday? And then she says, I like next Thursday. Do you know why I like next Thursday? And dad says, why do you like next Thursday? And she says, because next Thursday is what? And he says, what?
We both said what.
My birthday, you knew that. And he says, how could I ever forget? And she says, you wouldn't. And he says, wouldn't what? And she says, forget my birthday. And he says, not in a million years would I forget your birthday. How about a billion years? Not even a billion years. That's better. And you won't forget about the balloons and party hats and games and big cake and happy birthday. I won't forget. Now ask me if I'm sleepy. Are you sleepy? No, I am not sleepy. Well, maybe a little sleepy. No, I'm a whole lot sleepy.
You know, my God.
And the dad says, how about if we say goodnight? And she says, where's my teddy? And he says, here's your teddy. And my kangaroo? Here's your kangaroo. Good night. Good night. Please leave the door open. The door is open. Good night. Wait. Ask me something else. What? Ask me if I want another goodnight kiss. Would you like another goodnight kiss? Yes, I would like another goodnight kiss. Good night. Good night. The end. Did you guys like that story? Yeah! I really liked that story. Yeah! All right, guys. So we are going to get ready now to do our very fun Q-tip bundle autumn leaf art project. Yeah! Everybody ready? Yeah! Let's go. Dip our paintbrush in our brown paint, and we're gonna start at the bottom of our page and we're gonna go up. And we're gonna make one line and we're going to fill it in until we've got one line. And what we're doing is we're making our tree trunks. So I've got a tree trunk here and I've got a tree trunk here. So this is what we're doing. We're gonna start from the bottom and we're gonna go about halfway up our page. Don't go all the way up because then you won't have room for your branches. So you're gonna start, or you can start at the middle and you can go down. Then you are going to dip your paintbrush in and start at the middle, the middle of your page, which is the top of your tree trunk, and you're gonna go out to the side and make a branch. And for all of you guys at home, what I did for our Q-tip bundles is I just went and got some regular Q-tips. And for ours, I counted out 8, but you can put more if you'd like or less if you'd like. I took those and I bundled them together, and then I just took some regular tape. And I dropped it. No, I didn't do that at home. And I just bundled them up, stuck them together, and stuck some tape in the middle so that they were all together. And when I was done, I had bundles like these. So everybody pick up your bundle that looks like this of Q-tips, and you are going to follow directions. Follow directions very closely, okay? All right, so you're gonna start with your first 2 colors, which are yellow and beige. Everybody see the yellow and beige colors? All right, not the red and orange, not the green and brown, the yellow and beige, all right? We are going to start with our red and yellow. And you can actually use the same side that you used for your yellow and beige on your red and orange, not yellow. But what I want you to do is take your paper and just lightly dab the excess paint off of your Q-tips before you dip into your red and your orange, all right? Hey everybody, I'm Miss Alene and I want to thank you for joining us today at Stadium Drive Elementary School with the kindergarten class. We've had a lot of fun. It's been another autumn day here and we've learned all about bears, hibernation, leaves, trees, and asking lots of questions. So we did our very fun autumn leaf Q-tip bundle art project as well. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We did. And until next time, we say goodbye. Don't forget to tune in next time for Kids Corner on Armstrong Cable, channels 20 and 100.